What if I told you that some of the most powerful anti-aging foods in the world are already sitting in your kitchen, but you're eating them the wrong way? Most people spend years searching for one miracle superfood, one supplement, one secret formula that will give them more energy, protect their heart, sharpen their memory, and help them live longer. But that's not how the body works. Your body doesn't respond only to foods. It responds to combinations. Because sometimes one food unlocks the power of another. One nutrient helps absorb the next. One ingredient reduces damage while another repairs it. And when the right foods meet on your plate, something incredible begins to happen. Energy becomes steadier. Inflammation begins to calm down. Blood sugar becomes more stable. Your brain feels clearer, and aging may start to slow in ways most people never realize. That's why today we're counting down 7 everyday food combinations that can add years to your life. Simple pairings backed by science, used in traditional cultures, and easy enough to start this week. And trust me. Number 4 is one of the best heart protective combinations ever studied, but number 7 may be the simplest daily ritual linked to people who stay healthier, sharper, and stronger well into old age. So before you spend money on another trendy health product, watch this first. If you enjoy practical health wisdom that actually makes life better, subscribe now, because this channel is for people who want real results, not empty promises. Let's begin with one of the easiest upgrades you can make tomorrow morning, and one that may help control cravings, protect energy, and keep your body younger from the inside out. 1. Apples plus cinnamon, the blood sugar balance combo. This combination looks simple, almost too simple. That's exactly why most people underestimate it. An apple is often treated like an ordinary snack, something quick, convenient, forgettable. Cinnamon is usually seen as just a flavor, something to sprinkle for taste. But together, they create a pairing that can help your body handle one of the biggest hidden drivers of faster aging, unstable blood sugar. Every time your blood sugar spikes hard and crashes fast, the body pays a price. Energy drops, hunger returns quickly, cravings get louder, mood can shift. And over time, repeated spikes may increase inflammation and stress inside the body. This is where apples quietly shine. They contain fiber, especially pectin, which helps slow digestion and create a steadier release of sugar into the bloodstream. Instead of a sharp rise followed by a crash, the body gets a smoother curve. Then cinnamon enters the picture. Research has suggested that cinnamon may help improve insulin sensitivity and support healthier blood sugar control in some people. In simple words, it may help the body use sugar more efficiently. Now combine the two. Fiber slows the entry. Cinnamon may improve the response. And suddenly, one small snack becomes smarter than most packaged health bars. That matters more than people realize, because many people don't need more willpower. They need fewer crashes. When energy is stable, choices become easier. When cravings calm down, discipline feels natural. When the body feels safe, it stops asking for constant rescue. Practical ways to use it. Sliced apple with cinnamon as an afternoon snack. Diced apple and cinnamon over oats. Warm baked apple with cinnamon after dinner. Apple slices with plain yogurt and cinnamon. Choose whole apples whenever possible, not juice. Juice removes much of the fiber that makes this combo powerful. Emotional truth. Sometimes the first step toward longevity is not dramatic. It's replacing one chaotic snack with one calming one better afternoon, one steadier evening, one smarter habit, repeated often enough to change a life. And the next combination works even deeper, in a place that influences digestion, immunity, mood, and even the way you think. 2. Yogurt plus berries, the gut and brain protector. Most people think digestion begins and ends in the stomach, but your gut is doing far more than processing food. It communicates with your immune system. It influences inflammation. It helps regulate mood. And through what scientists call the gut-brain axis, it may even affect memory, focus, and emotional balance. That means protecting your gut isn't just about comfort. It may be one of the smartest anti-aging moves you can make. And one of the easiest combinations for that purpose is surprisingly delicious: yogurt plus berries. Let's start with yogurt. Plain yogurt, especially versions with live cultures, contains beneficial bacteria known as probiotics. These microbes can help support a healthier gut environment, improve digestion, and strengthen the balance of your microbiome. Think of the microbiome as an internal ecosystem. When it thrives, many systems work better. When it suffers, the whole body can feel the consequences. Now add berries: blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, blackberries. These small fruits are loaded with polyphenols and antioxidants that help protect cells from oxidative stress. But here's where it gets interesting. Some of those compounds may also help feed beneficial gut bacteria. So while yogurt introduces helpful microbes, berries may help nourish them. That's synergy. One brings support, the other helps it grow. And beyond the gut, berries have been associated with benefits for brain aging, circulation, and inflammation control, which means this bowl can support two systems people fear losing most with age: a calm body and a clear mind. Practical ways to use it: Greek yogurt with blueberries and strawberries, plain yogurt with frozen berries, great option, yogurt parfait with berries and chia seeds. Unsweetened yogurt blended into a berry smoothie. Choose plain or low-sugar yogurt when possible. Many flavored yogurts contain more sugar than people expect. Emotional truth: healing often starts quietly, not with dramatic transformations, but with daily signals that tell the body you are supported, you are nourished, you are safe enough to repair. And the next combination helps something millions of people are chasing every day: steady energy that lasts. 3. Oats plus nuts. The long energy formula. Many people wake up tired and then spend the rest of the day trying to outrun it. Coffee, sugar, another snack, another coffee. What they call low energy is often unstable energy: sharp rises, fast crashes, constant recovery. That cycle wears people down physically and mentally. It can increase cravings, affect focus, and leave the body feeling like it's always catching up. Now compare that to a breakfast built for steadiness. Oats plus nuts. Not flashy, not trendy, but deeply effective. Let's begin with oats. Oats are rich in soluble fiber, especially beta-glucan, which has been studied for its ability to support heart health and help slow digestion. That slower digestion means energy is released more gradually instead of all at once. Instead of a spike, you get a burn. Instead of urgency, you get consistency. Now add nuts: walnuts, almonds, pistachios, pecans. Nuts provide healthy fats, minerals, plant compounds, and a little protein. Those fats help increase satiety and slow the absorption of carbohydrates even further. So now the body receives fiber for stability, fat for staying power, nutrients for repair, fuel without chaos. This matters because many people think they need motivation, but sometimes they just need breakfast. And there's another longevity layer here. Both oats and nuts have been associated with heart-supportive benefits when included regularly in balanced diets. Cholesterol support, improved fullness, and better metabolic balance all matter over decades. That's how long life is often built, not in dramatic moments, but in repeated mornings. Practical ways to use it: warm oatmeal topped with walnuts, overnight oats with almonds and chia oats, cooked with cinnamon and pecans, plain oats plus mixed nuts plus berries. Avoid heavily sweetened instant packets when possible. Simpler versions usually give better returns. Emotional truth: real energy feels calm. It doesn't scream. It doesn't beg for rescue. It carries you. And the next combination has been protecting hearts for generations. often with ingredients people already have at home. 4. Tomatoes, plus olive oil, the heart defense duo. Some foods become stronger only after they meet the right partner. This is one of the best examples. Tomatoes on their own are already valuable. They contain vitamin C, potassium, and one of the most studied plant compounds in nutrition, lycopene. Lycopene is a powerful antioxidant associated with cellular protection, heart health, and healthy aging. It may help reduce oxidative stress, the kind of internal wear and tear that slowly accumulates over time. But here's what many people don't know. Lycopene is absorbed far better when eaten with fat. That means a dry tomato salad and a tomato salad dressed with olive oil are not the same experience for your body. Now enter extra virgin olive oil. Olive oil contains healthy monounsaturated fats and plant compounds called polyphenols, which have been linked to lower inflammation and better cardiovascular health. So when tomatoes meet olive oil, two things happen. The oil helps your body absorb more of the tomato's protective compounds, and the oil brings protective compounds of its own. That is why this pairing has become a classic in Mediterranean cultures, regions long studied for healthier aging and lower rates of chronic disease. Sometimes tradition survives because science catches up later. This combination supports systems many people only think about after problems begin: arteries, circulation, cellular stress, even skin health, because what protects the inside often shows on the outside. Practical ways to use it: tomato salad with extra virgin olive oil and herbs, sautéed tomatoes in olive oil with garlic whole grain toast with tomato and olive oil, cherry tomatoes with olive oil as a snack plate. Choose extra virgin olive oil when possible for higher polyphenol content. Emotional truth: some of the best health strategies don't feel like medicine. They feel like lunch. They feel like color on a plate. They feel like pleasure with purpose. And if you think this combination is powerful, the next one supports something many people fear losing more than anything else: mental sharpness. 5. Dark chocolate plus green tea, the brain flow pairing. Most people think focus comes from force, more caffeine, more pressure, more stimulation. But true mental sharpness often comes from something else: better circulation, calmer energy, and less internal stress. That's where this unexpected pairing shines: dark chocolate, pulpose, green tea. It sounds indulgent, maybe even suspiciously enjoyable. But science has spent years studying compounds inside both of these foods. Let's start with dark chocolate. Real dark chocolate, especially higher cocoa varieties, contains flavanols, plant compounds linked to improved blood flow. Better circulation can matter deeply for the brain because the brain depends on a constant delivery of oxygen and nutrients. Some research has associated cocoa flavanols with benefits related to attention, vascular function, and cognitive performance. Now, green tea. Green tea contains catechins, including EGCG, along with a gentle amount of caffeine, and an amino acid called L-theanine. That combination is unique. Instead of the harsh spike many people feel from strong stimulants, green tea often creates a calmer alertness, more clarity, less turbulence. Now put them together. Chocolate may support blood flow. Tea may support calm focus. Both contribute antioxidants that help defend cells from oxidative stress. Pleasure meets precision. This matters because many people are exhausting their nervous systems trying to feel productive. They chase intensity, when what they need is balance. Practical ways to use it: 1 small square of dark chocolate with green tea in the afternoon, green tea after lunch with 70% plus dark chocolate, unsweetened cocoa, added to oatmeal, plus green tea on the side, matcha with a piece of quality dark chocolate. Choose dark chocolate with higher cocoa content and moderate sugar. Emotional truth: sometimes wellness doesn't ask you to suffer. Sometimes it asks you to choose better forms of pleasure. a calmer ritual, a sharper mind, a moment that restores instead of drains. And the next combination proves that some of the strongest longevity foods in the world are still the humblest. 6. Garlic plus beans, the longevity strength bowl. If you study long-living cultures around the world, one pattern appears again and again. Their healthiest foods are rarely glamorous. They are simple, affordable, consistent, and deeply nourishing. This combination is a perfect example. Garlic plus beans, not expensive powders, not celebrity trends, not foods designed for social media, just ingredients that have supported human health for generations. Let's begin with beans. Beans are one of the most powerful everyday foods for longevity. They provide plant protein, minerals, slow-digesting carbohydrates, and large amounts of fiber, something many people dramatically underconsume. Fiber supports digestion, healthier cholesterol levels, blood sugar balance, and the gut bacteria linked to many aspects of health. Now, garlic. Garlic contains sulfur compounds, especially allicin, formed when garlic is chopped or crushed. These compounds have been studied for benefits related to heart health, circulation, immune support, and inflammation balance. Now combine them. Beans nourish steadily, garlic protects intelligently, fiber supports the gut, plant compounds support the heart, and together they create meals that satisfy deeply without creating chaos afterward. This matters because many people overeat, not from weakness, but from undernourishment. When meals lack fiber, minerals, and staying power, hunger returns quickly. But when the body feels fed, it relaxes. That's real strength. Practical ways to use it. Bean soup with garlic and olive oil. Black beans sautéed with garlic and herbs. Lentil bowl with roasted garlic chickpeas with garlic, lemon, and vegetables. Pro tip: crush garlic and let it rest a few minutes before cooking to help activate beneficial compounds. Emotional truth. Powerful nutrition is often humble. It doesn't need luxury packaging. It doesn't need permission. It just needs consistency. And now we arrive at the final combination. Simple enough to do daily, balanced enough to sustain energy, and surprisingly, similar to patterns seen in some of the healthiest populations on Earth. 7. Green tea plus nuts plus fruit, the daily longevity ritual. After all the trends, all the diets, all the promises, many people imagine longevity must be complicated. But when researchers study populations that age well, one truth appears again and again. Health is often built through simple rituals repeated for years. Not dramatic cleanses, not constant restriction, not chasing every new headline. Just steady habits that quietly protect the body. That's why this final combination may be the most powerful of all. Green tea plus nuts plus fruit. 3 ordinary foods. 1 extraordinary pattern. Let's break it down. Green tea offers hydration and protective plant compounds such as catechins, long associated with cellular defense, metabolic support, and calmer energy. Nuts bring healthy fats, minerals, satiety, and nutrients that support the brain, heart, and hormones. Fruit provides fiber, antioxidants, hydration, and natural sweetness that can satisfy without the crash of processed snacks. Now combine them. Tea refreshes, nuts sustain. Fruit restores. You get hydration, fiber, healthy fats, plant compounds, and balanced energy, all in one simple ritual. This matters because the afternoon is where many people lose the day. Energy drops, stress rises, sugar cravings attack. Impulse decisions begin, but a ritual like this can change the direction of those hours. Instead of reacting, you recover. Instead of crashing, you stabilize. Instead of reaching for chaos, you choose nourishment. And over years, those moments matter. Because aging is not only what happens annually, it is what happens daily. Practical ways to use it: green tea, plus handful of almonds, plus apple, green tea plus walnuts, plus berries, iced green tea plus pistachios, plus orange slices, matcha, plus mixed nuts, plus pear. Choose unsweetened tea and whole fruit when possible. Emotional truth. Longevity may look less like a miracle and more like a peaceful afternoon habit, a pause, a better choice, a body quietly being protected. You don't need to eat perfectly. You don't need expensive supplements. You don't need to change your entire life this week. What you need is to understand something most people never learn. Small combinations create large outcomes. A smarter snack can steady hormones. A better breakfast can protect the heart. A daily ritual can calm inflammation. One plate can move you closer to the future you want. The foods were never hidden. They were ordinary. And because they were ordinary, people overlooked them. So tell me in the comments, which of these combinations are you already eating? And which one will you start this week? If you enjoyed this video, like it, subscribe, and share it with someone who wants more energy, better health, and a longer life. Because your future body is listening to every choice you make today. And sometimes, the biggest changes begin with the next meal.